Yeah, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Shem Yashar, B'Shem Kakadash, Barakatah. Double honor to your apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and who rule well. And Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. Got this article on the NeoNet, or whatever the hell that is, neonetal.com. And it's basically out in this stupid white bitch. And it just, it's really, it shows Esau, how much this fucking devil, how far this devil's willing to go just to escape from from their heritage, from who they are, man. The heritage of oppressors, of oppressors and destroyers, man, and rapers and robbers and murderers, man. Esau's trying his best not to even be associated with like being a fucking Edomite, man. You know, this guy's trying to just be like, well, I'm just here, just trying saving, the world. It's terrible. You see those starving children? I just feed them. It says Elizabeth Warren's ancestors slaughtered Native Americans, reports find. And that's fucking damning, man. This lying bitch trying to blend off and say, oh, but I am Native American. Give me a fucking break, man. Anyway, following this bombshell revelation from Elizabeth Warren's surprise. Thing is, this is why Esau's the devil, man. This guy's a fucking crook. I'm like, what the hell are these Edomites doing, man? Man, straight bitch, the whitest bitch on the planet Earth, trying to run around saying, yeah, oh, I have Native American DNA. Give me a break. Says, following the bombshell revelation from Elizabeth Warren's surprise DNA test that she is no more Cherokee than the average white American, a report surfaced revealing that the senior Democrat's ancestors actually helped to slaughter Native Americans. So she was fucking up gads. You know how stupid. That's why Esau, the thing is, Esau, don't get into history, man. Why is an Edomite gonna be? You go into history, all you're gonna find is devils and criminals and vile, disgusting acts. Because that's what Esau was put on the planet Earth for, that express purpose, man. That's his job. His job is to actually go around doing disgusting, vile acts, man, and he succeeds spectacularly. Says Senator Warren has always played on her Cherokee heritage, yet her recent DNA test has found her ancestry is roughly 99.9% white European. During Warren's days as a teacher before entering politics, she identified as Native American, with Harvard even celebrating her as a person of color and touting her as the first Native American professor. You know how stupid that is? Native American, like. But then this is this is Esau. This is the Edomite. In a bizarre attempt to prove her ethnicity claims and likely an effort to clear the issue before a presidential run, Warren had her genetics analyzed, hoping the results would silence her critics, namely Trump, who was convinced she had faked her family history. Says her plan backfired on a monumental scale, making her a laughingstock. Yeah, and she didn't prove it. Says now, to add insult to injury, a report was resurfaced revealed Warren actually has as much Cherokee killer as Cherokee in her lineage, man. So she was dirty you know, this is Esau. Esau will just try and claim to some heritage, just because he's trying to get as far away from being a fuck. He or she, the Shedemite also is trying to get as far away from being an Edomite as possible. And that's that's the spirit of these Edomites. These guys are basically trying, no, I'm just, innocent. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, however, if Smith Crawford somehow thought she was Cherokee, she was definitely one of the self-hating variety. But the most stunning discovery about the life of O.C. Sarah Smith Crawford is that her husband, Miss Warren's great-great-great-grandfather, was apparently a member of the Tennessee militia who rounded up 10 Cherokees from their family homes in southeastern United States and herded them into government-built stockades in what was called Ross Landing, now Chattanooga, Tennessee, the point of origin for the horrific Trail of Tears, which began in January 1837. So hold on, so your ancestors was getting involved in this Trail of Tears, man. So this is why Esau's the devil, man. You know, these guys are fucking criminal renegades, man. How you try and run away? Your ass is coming from heritage of oppressors. Y'all was fucking up the Cherokees, you know, messing them up, murking them off, forcing them onto certain lands. And then you're gonna be trying to say, oh no, but I am native. That's Esau. Esau's the fucking devil, man. How you gonna blaspheme that? Says the Trail of Tears, the forced migration of Cherokee people east of the Mississippi River to Oklahoma under the administration of Andrew Jackson, ended with over 4,000 men, women, and children dead. Yeah, and apparently, if we can even assume Warren is correct about ancestry, that this report is accurate, one of the men who played a part in it married her Cherokee relative. Come on, give me a break, man. If she was Cherokee, then that guy probably raped the shit out of her, man. That's probably what happened. So this is, you know, this is Esau, man. Criminal renegade devils, man. These guys, you know, you got, bro. This is why Edomites don't talk to me, man. Y'all, you know, when the camp, what the hell have you got to say, bro? This is, you know, you go back on Esau's history. What in the hell have you got to say? You go look at your acts. You're saying, do you hate us because we're white? We don't hate you because you're white. We hate because of the acts you've done, man. Look at your track record. It's disgusting and vile. You know, and this is why the Lord's gonna have to come in here and deal with you guys, man. Y'all are going off. Y'all are done gone off, man. Out here, come on, man. It says Jonathan Crawford, O.C., Sarah Smith Crawford's husband, apparently Miss Warren's great-grandfather, served in the East Tennessee Mounted Infantry Volunteer Militia, commanded by Brigadier General R.G. Dunlap from late 1835 to late 1836. Says while under Dunlap's command, he was a member of the Major Williams Lauderdale's battalion and Captain Richard E. Waterhouse's company. These were the troops responsible for removing Cherokee families from homes they had lived in for generations in free states that the Cherokee nations had considered their homelands for centuries. Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, he continued. While their involuntary home removals were not characterized by widespread violence, the newly displaced Cherokee mothers, fathers, and children found an oppressive and sometimes brutal welcome when they finally arrived at the hastily constructed containment areas. So, disgusting. This, you know, and the thing is, this is history. Edomites be chronicling this shit, you know. Then you're gonna have some scums come up and try and say, no, but it's disgusting. You got hate. Hold on, you're talking about hate. We're out here teaching, speaking about the Bible. You guys actually have the history of going to lands, fucking people up, raping, robbing, and murdering them, and then making them worship you. You know how criminal that is. An estimated 4,000 Cherokees were warehoused in Ross's Landing stockades for months, awaiting supplies and additional armed guards the federal government believed necessary to relocate them on foot. So basically, she's revealing she's a fucking heritage of devils, man. That's what she's revealing, and the thing is this is just, that applies to the average Edomite as well, man. All these Edomites. That's why I went into it. I was just like, it's funny because she just kind of flipped it on herself. And oh man, there's even more. It says Crawford wasn't one of the men who helped bring the troops to Oklahoma, but given the end result of the effort, something all involved likely had some inkling of, he was certainly implicated in the slaughter. Crawford also served in the battalion of Tennessee Mounted Infantry Volunteer Militia during the Second Seminole War in 1837. You know, Reuben guy. A conflict that ended with even more dead Native Americans, as one might expect. Yeah. So the best case scenario involves her having her as much oppressor blood in her as oppressed. And as Lely points out, that's not an incredibly likely scenario. It says neither Sarah Smith Crawford, Jonathan Crawford, or any of their 7 other children apparently ever claimed that Sarah Smith Crawford had Cherokee heritage. So she just comes from devil stock, man. Devil stock. And that's she brought it on herself. She was the one who's digging up, saying, "Oh yeah, my great grandmother, great, yeah, you devil. It's the devil, man. The Bible speaks of." That's this is why Esau needs to just get put out, man. 2 Thessalonians 2:7, it says, "For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until be taken out of the way." And so Esau's just got that time, it's just like with back in Rome, because back in Rome, Romans had to do what they were doing till obviously the Lord had at that time was ready for these guys to be done with, man, done away with, and Jake to get set up. Basically, everything had to take its course until Esau gets smashed. It says, "And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming." It's done been revealed, man. Just like with her, man. It's been revealed with that bitch trying, that she's got the heritage of oppressors. And that's all Edomites, man. Whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Yeah, the Lord's going to come back and smash these guys. It says, "Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders." Yeah, so Esau's coming after the working of Satan, man. That's why it's with all power and lying wonders. That's why these guys are going out there able to say, they're the angel of light now. They're just the representative, just out there save the world, global warming, terrible, starving children. These poor migrant children that Trump is oppressing. Bruv, you're an Edomite though, man. Your heritage is from that. And it says what? And signs and lying wonders, man. That's what Esau's putting out here. Them signs and lying wonders is all Esau's TVs, musics, movies, all these different things, basically just painting the Edomite and America like it's some divine righteous place, man. But all that goes on, all that's done gone on and goes on to this day is wickedness, man. It says, "And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the truth, that they might be saved." Yeah, no, ain't no truth, man. Funny as hell, man. Because Esau's really putting in that claim, staking that claim, but it just wasn't, the capability with the capacity was never given. You're given the capacity of being the wicked and devil on earth. "And for this cause the Most High shall give them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they might all be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness." And that's what's happened, man. Because really, you going out there lying, saying, "Oh, you have this," and the thing is some stupid fucking Northern Kingdoms or whatever. Jake's might be, "Oh right, yeah, blah blah." You think they're gonna save you, man? Them guys are the devil. What on earth did It says what? But that believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And really, that's what it is, man. Esau's that vessel. Because the thing is first of all, you need to realize it's the same people coming back. It's the same people coming back. So it's like them same guys who are doing these vile, malicious acts. It's the exact same spirit that's come back. So then they were true. And when they were around, the elites had the setup at that time where you could just go around murking off Jake. Now they've switched it up to where they're trying to present that righteous persona. Back then they weren't giving a fuck. So it's only now in this paradigm this elites have made where they have to put on the front. But That it's evidence against these guys, man. It's it's evident these guys are the devil, man. The Bible speaks of, and the Lord ain't dealing with these guys that's in the slightest. Really, it's for you go into the history of these Edomites, you see more and more why these guys need to get destroyed, man. Need to get annihilated. But I'll leave it there, man. Say all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yashab Hashem B'Kal Kadash. Double us to the apostles, the elders, the great millstone, man. Shalom, shalom.